Alright, now this one we already solved yesterday, aka 12 hours ago, but let's just try to do it again since we slept on it and saw a better solution. Like in the end, this is kata, this is supposed to make you better at coding. So let us try to make that. Now, what I liked on the top voted solution was the kind of a system, like first it was a check if identifier is valid, and then you do for like kebab, snake and camel case. So I liked about this to check if identifier is valid, because it was like you take every kind of a point for special character and then you just decide if it is more than one. Like if identifier dot contains this plus identifier dot contains that plus if identifier equals identifier dot lower, if that is more than one, return none. So let's see, that code is, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, string object has no attribute contains. Alright. Python string contains. Find. What does find return? The find method returns the lowest index in the string. It returns an index. Index method takes the desired string, substring search. Now we get index count. Replace method, replacing a substring. Interactive example. Python string contains. I just So that solution was like it checked if that is in the string and contains a true false. Output it can be true or false. And it is this instance method. So let's try to use this so-called instance method. Like that, and contains. And that can happen that it won't work, you know, because int and string. Where? Because it wants to put together int and string. Because this thing returns a boolean. Maybe that thing also supposedly returns a boolean. For example, bool, turn that into boolean test. Nice. All right. Nice. I think we did it. So now we go to kebab case. First we import regular expression module, and then we say if, so if target case equals kebab, if target case cevapcinica. So if target case kebab, we want to return, we call re dot substitute. So we find our row string. We must find every uppercase letter and alright, so we say there can be underscore and there can be small alphanumeric character or big alphanumeric character, and we want to replace it with one in identifier. Now here is a bamboozle, because if this is a big, like uppercase, this one is going to be also uppercase. So we need to use that lower thing, and that thing in our case escape. Right, so that does not help us. Sub with here we must pass a function. If REPL is a function, it is called for every non-overlapping occurrence of pattern. The function takes a single match object argument and returns the replacement string. So anything that we can do with match object, expand, group, get item, groups, start, and span, position, and position last index, res group, RRE string, and then there are examples. Okay, yeah, this is all the same. So over here, if I understand correctly, we say lambda match object, and what do we do with that? We say match object dot group one dot group one, and then call lower on it. And I think that is enough for kebab case. So snake case, if target case, well, I can just copy and paste that since it is very similar. Paste. Oh, but this is not yet done. The kebab case, yeah, alright, this is not, yeah, this one. Match object. Huh. Because not only that we need to turn everything to lowercase, we also need to replace that with that. So can we say then replace every, oh shit, every that with that? I hope. Alright, so here we say if target case is snake case, I'm a snake case, we target this and that. So we say lambda match grub to lower, and then we say replace, and then we say turn that into that. I don't know if you can hear the kid crying outside, but it's pretty morbid. Here say camel, and we wanna take everything like so, either that or that, or that, and we take, so we say that or that, and the lowercase letter. And then we just say, oh, we could call lower back here, I think. Lowercase. Well, we can repair that later. But here we say match object, and here we say upper group 2 identifier. Test it out. Camel case to snake case should work. Snake case should equal snake case. Some none should equal some Lisp name. So yeah, the kid's really loud. His parents came. Just a moment. Alright, so that's over, and we can do replace this, and we cancel all of that, and we just say replace that with that and the first group, and we call lower on all of that. So we test that out. It's still not working. Oh, because this is kebab case. Kebab case to camel case to snake case to kebab case, none. So apparently it returns none. Let's say print none. None. This is caught accidentally, I guess. If that is more than one. If bool identifier is not. Alright. Let's just change it back. Look, let's go completely back, way back, and here we say is not, because is not, it must be is not. And so this test passes, which says to camel case. So everything to camel case is swell, I guess. Camel case so to kebab case should work. Do HTML request should equal do HTML request. Snake case to so camel case to something. There are problems. And we can just say, instead of all of that, just do that, and then the first one, and then we call lower on all of it. Now this one and this one should be green. They are not green, they're just lower. And they're not replaced with that, you know. Maybe we should escape this string or just like make it raw. So one thing passed now, I think. One thing more passed. And this is kebab. And this is kebab. And one... okay, so we know that it's snake case to kebab case work, but camel case to kebab case doesn't work. And why not? Because it does collect. Maybe it doesn't match because here needs to be question mark 1 or 0. MAP2ALLE. Oh, so it must follow once. Oh, maybe shit. That and that. Test it out. Do HTML request. What if we delete this lower thing? Does that fix the the dashes? No, it does not. Is this even picking up the right ones? I mean, the camel case to snake case does not work. Kebab to camel case works. So camel case, so we have kinda trouble converting out of camel case. Now, alright, I see maybe this is the wrong one. So we say just it is either small a to z or upper a to z, or it really doesn't matter actually, because you just say a to z and a to z over here. Test it out. Do HTML request should equal that. Now, see, I do not understand that. Oh, because this signals that this is mandatory. So if it matches the uppercase, it must also match a dash uppercase or dash lowercase. And now we must say it is either. So there is it's either is dash or lowercase, or or just uppercase, but without the dash. this thing can be 0 or more times. 1, this thing is 1 or more times. And this is multiple or 0 times. So this occurs once. And we don't need that. So I see why people are having hard time with regular expressions. We need those special first. It's like word matches any character that is not a word character. This is the opposite of W. Alright. So we want to say match dash plus lowercase letter, or just match any uppercase letter in kind of the same breath. Or we could just say just match any uppercase letter, replace it with that. We're gonna break something. To kebab case, do HTML request should equal the HTML request, should equal map to all. And over here we say lower, so we turn that to lowercase so that this test will work. And we also say dot replace, and we shall replace this one to that one. Yeah, works like a charm. And do the kind of same thing for over here. And this is a stupid one. I hope nobody shall see that, because this is, yeah, big W is a big no-no in this kata. Here we say anything big A to Z. Well, what do? We just say row string like that. We just copy that in the end, paste it over here. Now everything should work. Attempt. Alright, now is this is like, shall cancel that. Those comments are useless now. They were used only for construction. So make a so-called skeleton. Can this be? I saw this expressed kind of differently. I think it was expressed like so. Like so. Oh my, yeah, that was in the solution. Yeah, we submit that. I think it shall be the same as the, but yeah, it was like that, you see. This was the best voted one. If label is not the same as label in lower, yeah, and it was in label, didn't use contains. More or less, so that is it. George Polia says, where should we like try to come up with a problem where the same solution would apply, and where would the same solution apply? Problem with the same solution. if we say like just convert all the cases in a specific case, like same solution would be at least one. Okay. Let me. Yeah, hardly know, because this is so universal. To let convert all the cases is so universal that I'm having a hard time thinking about it. So the one thing that Paul also said, that when you find a good problem, and I think this is a good problem, try to find another one, because good problems are like mushrooms, they're in clusters. I think this kata sensei can give us well, very active, can give us an interesting katas. It says a plus b is b plus a, prove it. Draw a circle, convert all the cases. Well, yeah, this is a good one. Draw a circle. Template Haskell. Oh, this is only for Haskell. So are there any Trudeau? So Python, draw a circle, convert all the cases, pull your words together, man. Python, and nothing else in Python. What is this? Idris. I don't know about that. So yeah, that is redo. That is training on kata called. Maybe we can do that today. I don't know. Oh, because that's for brain fuck. Draw a circle is for Python. So yeah, that is for kata convert all the cases today. Thank you for watching. Well, it's not for today, it's for yesterday. I still have to do one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice one.